Hello, this is Jay Adkins from First Baptist Church of Westwego, Louisiana in the New Orleans area. Doing a little update here for my friends at the Southern Baptist Convention Disaster Relief Agency there in Alpharetta. We've got quite a storm going on right now. In fact, for the last 3 hours it's been just churning right here. Like most of us, it enjoys New Orleans and it appears not to want to leave. It is about 10:35 or so here in the New Orleans area right now, and our power here at our church and the parsonage just went off at 10 o'clock. Most everybody else's went off late last night. There's about 500,000 people without power in the area right now. The storm is interesting. Now that it's daylight, I can see a little more of what's going on. It looks to me like there's a little more wind damage than we had with Katrina. We've got the typical shingles and things off. Have heard of some major trees down. In fact, just outside of the garage that I'm in here, since our power's out, came out here to film this. Just outside on 6th Street here, a gigantic oak tree has just fallen. Literally, I was out in the street talking to a neighbor in his truck, and while they were talking to me, the tree fell. And so our ground is so saturated. It's been so saturated, even though most of the Midwest has had a drought. Our ground is so saturated that they just can't take any more water. These giant trees and their root systems are just falling over, and so we're having a pretty good bit of trouble with that. The big part I want you guys to pray for, my friend John Gailey, who's the pastor of Poydras Baptist Church over in Plaquemines. Well, he's in St. Bernard Parish, just above Plaquemines Parish. North Plaquemines Parish, on the east side of the Mississippi River as it's heading down to the Gulf, a little community called Braithwaite. I believe it's about 1,800 people that are over in that area. Major flooding. Water has topped some levees there, and there are people who are losing everything. A number of folks are being evacuated from their roofs, from their home. As I've seen the news up until a half an hour or so ago, it's really bad over there. And so I encourage you to pray for my friend John and his church, the Poydras Baptist Church over there, and their ministry that will take place after this. We've had wonderful things God has done since Katrina here in our area at Westwego, and I know God's going to do this. He specializes in redeeming terrible situations, and so we know God's going to do good things coming out of this. So I encourage you to keep praying. Thank you for your support, to support the Southern Baptist Convention Disaster Relief Agency, one of the largest disaster relief agencies in the United States, and I'm telling you, one of the most important, because it's not just about the physical need, it's about the spiritual need that all men have. And so I'd encourage you to pray that God will receive the glory through this tragedy, things that are going on here. Pray that our power gets back on in a relatively quick manner. Thank you for continuing to give to the cooperative program in the SBC, and just encourage you, when the time comes, if you're able, come down once again to the New Orleans area and give us a hand. Not just the New Orleans area, but that landmass between Mobile and New Orleans, the great state of Mississippi, and all of our friends over in South Mississippi and South Alabama. Come and serve as only the way Baptists can, so that one more time it may be said that when all else failed, the Baptists took care of things. So we thank you and love you and appreciate your willingness to serve.